Oh no, that's in the way.
Was that in the way last time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So hi Elizabeth, how are you doing today?
Good. Good. And yourself?
Good. So last time we had our interview, we talked about the change that you would like to make. So can you tell me again what that was?
Sure. What I wanted to do was be more positive with my words. Think a little bit before I say things. I'm positive most of the time, but there are times that I don't agree with something or something annoys me, whatever, and I can be very negative. So I'm trying to change that, and if I don't agree with something, I either A, don't keep quiet, or B, avoid people that are very negative.
Okay. So how confident do you feel you could make this change?
Well, I start at 0 every day. I take it one day at a time. I don't think I can do a long-term goal with this. It's one of those things that you have to work on it every day. You really have to make a conscious effort to be positive.
Okay.
It's not like effortless. It's hard work.
Okay. So would you say like every change requires effort and time to, and certain steps. So that's why we're here today. We're going to address what specific part do you think we could focus on? Let's say we could focus on something to complete in a week. Where do you think we could start with that? And if you don't mind me asking, on a scale from 0 to 10, how confident do you feel you'd be able to make that change? A 0 being you don't think you could do it, 10 feeling like you have the full confidence to complete that task.
I would say 8.5.
8.5. Okay, so then what would be that small specific task you think you could do related to your increasing your positive thoughts? So what do you think that could be?
Well, being mindful of what I say to people. Not the positive things, but like the negative things. Like be mindful. Like be more mindful. Like catch myself. Wait. And kind of like whoop. Or try to turn it around into a positive thing. Let's say they're telling me no because I don't agree with this and that. Well, that's your opinion. And you're gonna have your opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion. Doesn't mean that whatever is wrong or right. It's how we think, and we have a right to think of how we think.
Okay.
Doesn't mean because it's different I have to convince you, or because you think differently from me I have to you have to convince me. No. There's not a competition. It's just thoughts and belief systems and opinions.
Mm-hmm. So let's start. You're very confident. So how can I say, on a scale from 0 to 10, how motivated do you feel? Do you think you could take this on? You're motivated to deal with it right now?
9. Like
or,
a 9.
Okay, a 9. That's very good. You're very motivated and very confident. Those are great signs. So we can tackle this together. That's why I'm here. I'm here to be the middleman to provide you some insight on how to achieve your goal. So how do you think I could help you achieve this? Do you think we could come up with a plan together on how to tackle this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so you said you would like to catch yourself when you're starting to think negatively, and also to change your route of thought, right? That's
right.
What you're saying? So maybe we can try thinking of a number. What number do you think you could try per week? If you, for example, it's hard to think, okay, I'm going to do this the entire week. Can we think of a amount of times that we could do this per week and note them?
5 times.
5 times a week. Okay. So every time you stop yourself and you realize you're thinking about what you're going to say and changing your route of thought to a more positive route, I want you to take out a piece of paper if you can and note it for me and list the scenario. So you can notice you're making a positive change. And I know you can do this.
It sounds like a very good idea.
Yeah, I have all the faith in you. It's going to be great. Have you tried this before at any point and it hasn't worked out?
I think I have in the past, but now I'm really determined.
Okay. Is there anyone at home that you can look for support if you have issues that you could talk to?
My kids.
Okay. So the fact that we broke this down into a smaller step, do you think this will help you, or how could it help you to
I think so, because once you break it down to small steps, you can actually see your progress. If it's one big step, how do you measure? It's every day, one day at a time, every day type of thing. So by breaking, maybe like you said, maybe 5 incidents this week that I did that I try to stop myself and write it down, what happened, da da. I can be like, hey, I did that. That's good. I was able to do that. And when you see it, it helps too.
Yeah, and then we can go up every week, and we can maybe in the end, our end goal is to have you be able to do this all the time, so that way it becomes automatic. Since we've been training it and we've been working on it together, you can do it.
Well, that's how practice is. The more you practice something, the effortless it gets at the end. But it takes a long time to get there, okay? It's just the process.
But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you do it, faster, because that's why you came here today, right?
Yes.
So because you realized you were having issues with this, and that's why I'm here to help you get it done. So
sounds like a plan.
I know in our first interview we talked about why you want to do this, but I want to ask you, what part is most important to you and why?
I think I've heard people my words in the past, and I was younger, and I care. I guess I as I'm older, when I realize that I'm not always going to be here, that it's important to leave good memories.
So every time that you have trouble with achieving this, having a hard day, I want you to try to picture in your head these the reason you just told me, the people that you've hurt. If you could go back and you could change what you said and make it a better way, focus on doing that. Focus on making them happy, and then you'll be happy, because you seem like you're trying to get there, and you will, as long as you keep the main picture of what you're trying to achieve in your head. So,
I think so.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Would it help to talk more about this part, or do you feel like
I'm good?
We're good? Okay. Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
All right, thank you.
I'll see you next time.
Okay.